Hello, hello, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Okay, so my title of this video says it's not happy, but all's well that ends well. It hasn't ended yet, but it's going to be an ends well situation. But I do want to explain how everything went wrong. At the beginning, I knew I was going to make my granddaughter's first communion dress because my first two granddaughters that are grown up, I've already made theirs, and they got to pick out their pattern and their fabric, and they were very different for their little personalities. I'm going to find those pictures of those girls and show you. So cute, so precious. So I knew I was going to make Sis's dress, and my daughter sent me a photo from an Etsy store of a dress that she and Sis had picked out. Now, this is not a pattern. This is a dress you can buy. And I thought, wow, okay, let's just see. It had an overlay, right, of lace. So I bought this Simplicity on the dollar sale, 99-cent pattern. I couldn't cut it out. All I could think is this really doesn't look anything like that inspiration dress. So I started Googling until I found something I thought looked a lot like it. And it's by Violette. They had so many cute little girl and little kid things. And I found a dress that I thought was closer to the inspiration. Let me show it to you. So I sent that to my daughter and she approved. And I thought at least I'll be in the same ballpark. It had the tears, it had the feel of it, it had the angel-y. It didn't have the angel-y sleeves, but it had a sleeve that was kind of angel-y. And so the look of the design was nothing like this. Seemed, I don't know, this seemed kind of toddlery, not like a, 8-year-old. Okay. Before that, when we were shopping for the pattern, my daughter picked out the fabric, and she picked out this, and it is glitter crushed velvet. Glitter crushed velvet, yeah. And this lace. When we were at our Joann's, they didn't have enough of this, and they didn't have enough of this. First thing that went wrong is I had to go find more fabric. So I went to other Joann's, and I know you can call and make them look, but they're not good at it. It's better to just go look myself. So that's what I did. I went and looked, and I found it, and I bought a lot. I bought a lot of both so that I would have room for mistakes. Thank goodness. So that was number one thing that went wrong. And so the number two thing that went wrong is I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And now I feel under pressure to get this done because they're all talking about First Communion. My older son and his family are coming to visit. They're gonna have a party. It's like, it's here, it's time, and she doesn't have a dress, and I need to hurry in case we need to go buy one. Okay, so I started to work on it, and what I did is I just took the bodice out of this crushed velvet and made just sewed the front and back together at the shoulder and the side and tried it on her when they were over here for a Grammy day, and it fit her and she was happy. So I went to use that to start making the dress, and turns out in the instructions they have you doing the neckline without the side seams sewn up, and I just thought I need to follow these instructions because I think this dress might be above my skill level. So I was sitting there trying to pick it out. It was really hard in this fabric, so I just scrapped it and started over. So it has a V-neck, and I have really gotten good at V-necks ever since I've been making my t-shirts. And so I followed my normal way of doing that, which is to mark that dot and a little bit of the line and then sew your mark. So I grabbed a pencil, yellow, I thought nice and light, and I marked my dot, and I went to kind of brush it off. It was a regular pencil. It was not a sewing pencil. It was not coming off. So I finished the whole Let me find it. Oh, it's in the garbage. Hold on. All right, I pulled it out of the garbage. This was that first one. So that got scrapped. It just seemed like it was going to take me longer to pick it out than to just cut it out. So I cut this out, and look, it looks like a stain. It was not salvageable. Not salvageable. Even though it turned out pretty good, but that yellow pencil, the more I tried to remove it, the more it just turned into like a dirty neckline. Back in the garbage with you. So I cut it out again, and I made it again. The first time I didn't really do anything, just the shoulder seams and the side seams, so it didn't really take a lot of time. But the second one, I put time and effort into that one, and then I did it again. No markings, just pins. Perfect. Turned out great. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm on a roll. I'm not mad anymore. I mean, you know, I've had a few things go wrong. So, okay, so I started to cut out the skirt. I did the bodice without even cutting out the skirt. I had plenty of fabric. So I cut out the skirt and I started to pin it together. And there were spots on the fabric. It was just in there. And I'm not like mad at Joann's. They couldn't have known that it was in there, in the bolt. It was just these spots. I'm going to show you a picture. See all these spots? It's just all over this fabric. This is not from my table. This is the fabric. That's just terrible. Come on, really? Spots. Luckily, I had bought a lot of fabric, and I just didn't want spots. I know it wasn't going to show. Look, it's underneath this. I just didn't want spots. This dress, I wanted to be an heirloom. And an heirloom, no spots. So, this is inside out. Sorry, gotta fix this. She tried it on and I probably just didn't turn it right side out. Okay, that's better. All that time, inside out. Not that you would probably notice, but I didn't want those spots. So I cut around them and I got the whole thing with just a couple of spots is all. But how upsetting to have this expensive special occasion fabric have these like dark gray dots all over it. Obviously it was a flaw. I don't really care to go complain or anything. I don't think they knew, and I don't want to deal with it. But I did cut around it and used up everything. The only thing I'm throwing away is the stuff that's ruined and not good. Okay, so you know, when she first chose this fabric, and I'm like, really? Crushed velvet and glitter? It just looked, I don't know, didn't look good. But once I put this lace on top, my granddaughter is a little bit extra. Like, she is a little over the top. She's fun and funny, and she never met a stranger, never. And so she loves clothes, she loves fashion. She checks me out every time to see what my earrings are, what is my bracelet, my rings, whatever I'm wearing, my clothes, and everything. She's just super into fashion. And so this is really her. It's extra. It definitely is. She got her little angel sleeves. Now this Seraphina had one sleeve that was kind of poofy and then a skinny one, but I had made her a costume with McCalls 5731 that had a little bit of an angel sleeve, and so I just used that and put it on the skinny sleeve here, and it worked out great. I think she would have liked an actual angel sleeve, but that was just too much, and I ran out of lace. This is the end of the lace right here. Can I just say, this is hard. Lace is hard. Like, it's falling apart as I'm trying to sew it. I used a machine rolled hem with my Viking Amber Air Serger. Saved the day, because this had openings that were pretty big, that were just like threads as all that was. And as I sewed that hem just laid itself down there. And so basically the machine rolled hem is everywhere. It's here on this tier, it's on there, it's on the other side, it's here, and anywhere that this was going to show, I used the machine rolled hem. So this is not done, it's just pieced together, and it's close. And when she tried it on, I was really happy with it. I thought it was going to be too poofy. Thought it was going to be too long. She's super tall, so it was perfect. I don't have to hem it. I don't have to change it. So there's good news. I can finish this. And I don't want anything to touch it. It's just like, I just want it out of my hands and done. But I'm super happy with it so far. So everything went wrong. Oh my gosh, I've just been stressed and overwhelmed. Until I tried it on her this afternoon, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Like, I just like didn't know was I gonna be able to salvage this, and it actually the opposite is happening. It's beautiful, and so I'm really thinking she's gonna love it. She said what she always says when she likes something. It's perfect. That's what she said. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what I've been doing and what I will be doing. I'm still got to finish it. And I want to say next up, thank you. Everybody, thank you for all those measurements. I have not, because of this, taken enough time to really work on getting that chart situated, but I am excited, and I have a feeling that no matter what our size, our shape is pretty consistent. I'm looking at these measurements and I'm just glancing at the difference between the bust and the waist to the hips. And it's super similar in all of us. So I'm thinking that this size chart is just going to be amazing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where it leads. Because I want to order my hoodie dress pattern with the new size chart and just see if that's the start of something that I can work with. And so that's pretty cool. I'm ready to get back to sewing fun things, just whatever I feel like sewing. I feel like I've been on this task for a few days, and so I'm ready for it to be over and just be like, oh. And I almost feel like I want to be out in my garden walking around all the time because it's so beautiful. I'm looking out there, it's just now getting a little darker, and that's a nice time of day to look at tulips, and they are fading fast, but so beautiful. I can't help it. I just want to sit and look. And I sent my mom a picture sitting and having coffee on the deck, and then I sent her a picture sitting in the evening and talking with hubby on the deck with the lights in the background. And I said, the mornings are beautiful, the evenings are magical. Magic. I'm so looking forward to summer. It's too cold today, for example, to sit out there. It looks really pretty, but it's just too cold. We have heaters, but it's too cold to sit out there, but it's coming. It's coming any day, and I'm just really looking forward to it. The garden is just so happy. I've been planting more flowers, and hubby's determined to help me not kill them. He promised, and I haven't planted my vegetables yet. It's coming. Hubby's got a 3 wedding weekend, and so I just thought, I'm just not even going to bother. I'll just wait. I'd kind of like for him to observe and advise, and he's just going to be out of touch for 3 days doing these, and he's got 2 weekends like that. So I'll be really glad when those weekends are over and he can just get back to a normal schedule. It's just really hard doing 3 of those kind of grueling days in a row. He loves what he's doing, and he can't say no. And when you want him, you beg him. So it's like he can't say no. He just can't. If you would like to see some of his amazing artful photography, go on Instagram and look for Feral Photography. And I think it's on my list of people I'm following, or you can just type in Feral Photography and you'll see him. And he's just got an artist eye. It's so pretty. And we'll have some beautiful photos of the kids. Jamie got a suit jacket and suit pants, so he's so excited. He asked for it. Mama was just going to put him in some nice dress pants and a white shirt, and he saw this jacket when they were shopping, and he was like, oh, can I get it? Can I get it? And he doesn't ever care about clothes, ever. So she had to get it. She's like, you have to call your dad and ask him, because this is expensive. And he did, and of course they bought it. It was so cute. And so we're just looking forward to that. It's a special occasion for them and our family getting together. That's always nice. It's always nice, something to look forward to. So that's pretty much it. I'll be sewing all weekend. And what will you be doing this weekend? How's it going where you are? Is it finally warming up for everybody else? I'm so ready for summer. Are you ready for summer? How about my camping friends? Somebody sent me a picture of their campsite with twinkle lights. I was jealous. I want to go. As soon as he's done with this whole bunch of weddings in a row, we're going. In first week of June, we're going. And I just simply can't wait. But it'll be nice. He'll deserve a break by then, for sure. And then gear up for more, because it keeps coming after that. But I'd love to know how you're doing and what you're up to and what are your sewing plans. And I just want to say thank you for coming by and checking in on me on Friday. And wish we were all in a big room just sharing all our stuff. And I'll look forward to hearing you in the comments. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye now.